is up, everyone? It is me, Rain from Rain Plays Games. Welcome to the new series called Rain Plays Games MiniGame. With me, I am Joey the NewYorkNinja.
There aren't any yanderes around there, are they?
Nah.
Okay, good.
Okay, so the whole idea for this series is this. I am either going to be hosting or playing a game that really has no meaning for winning or losing. So the only thing really to do is just like try out the game, host the game, see where it goes. So this
it's like, whose line is it anyway? Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
In a way like that. So for this one, this mini game is actually going to be me hosting this short game to Joey, which is actually going to be video game or anime. So what I'm going to be doing is reading off synopsis or plots to Joey, and he has to guess if it is a video game or anime. He can freely guess the video game if he wants. There's no points involved for it, so this is basically up to him. So yeah, he can guess the anime or video game title, or he could just say if it's a video game or anime, and that's it.
Please manage your expectations.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the first one. A future boss joins a game to take out other gangs and take over the city.
A future boss?
Yes.
Wait, is that Tokyo Revengers?
No, it's not.
But it is an anime.
Actually, it is a video game.
Okay.
It's the Saints Row series.
Oh! Wait, oh shit, that's right. Because he eventually becomes the boss of the Saints. Okay.
Yeah, he eventually becomes the boss of the Saints. He became the boss in the second one. And
then 3, and then everything went shit sideways. And now they're doing a reboot in a few months.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually try out the reboot. I enjoyed the Saints Row series. I played about every game. I'll say this. 4, even though it's like completely off of what you expected, it is fun on its own thing.
Yeah, it's good, but it jumped the shark, honestly.
Yeah. But it did give us a good story between, like, the world versus aliens.
Oh, God, yeah. Imagine, what's crazy is that game actually was originally going to be a DLC. It's called Enter the Dominatrix.
Oh my god! No, that was part of a DLC in that game.
That's the joke. Because that was what it originally supposed to be, and somehow it got blown into Saints Row 4.
Yeah, Gat Out of Hell is like, it's one that I don't really enjoy the most, but it's interesting that you could play as like Kenzie and Johnny Gat. An order of knights have been convicted for grievous crimes.
An order of knights?
Yeah, an order of knights have been convicted of grievous crimes.
I didn't think they'd be this brief. Is that a game?
It's an anime. It's 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. I didn't think of that. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta say, even though I haven't been like watching much of it, I did enjoy the first episodes of it when Metaliosis and Hawk the Pig. Metaliotis, thank you. And Hawk the Pig were like having their own bar thing that travels in the air.
On top of Hawk's mom.
Yeah. I gotta say, Sir Hawk is the pig is actually one of my favorite characters.
Don't you mean Sir Hawk, the Grand Master of all table scraps?
Captain of the Order of the Table Scraps.
There you go.
Yeah. A woman who was enlisted in an army was treated nothing more than a weapon.
Violet Evergarden.
You got it!
Yeah.
I
only watched a few episodes, but I got that gist.
I just started watching it, and that is like something that I figured that was something that would actually be good on this list. I'm not used to the story just yet, but it's something that like that I got to get myself into. All right.
A bit too dramatic for my taste, but I enjoyed it.
Sports have never been much more dangerous by bending its rules in football.
It could be either one, because I can either think of two that fit both of those. Well, you said football, right?
Yes.
Shoot, what was that? Because part of me, when they say football, it probably don't mean American football. Is it an anime?
It's a video game. It's Blitz the League.
Oh, I was thinking maybe when they say, because it's Japanese, when they say football, they probably mean soccer. Okay.
By that, it would be football.
Right.
Yeah. But yes.
I overthought it.
I have played the second one on the Xbox 360, and like, the amount of times that you could break bones in that game, it looks so like cringe-worthy. It's like, it looks amazing though.
Because that's the thing, I never played any sports games except like wrestling games.
Yeah, that I figured. Well, technically you do play the Mario sports games. But
more like party games.
Yeah, I would say that as well. Yeah, but there was like so many things that you could like do, like fracture fingers, rupting a spleen and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. You just cringe right there. All right, here we go.
Weren't those originally on like the Sega Dreamcast?
It was under something else, but Blitz the League started off on the PlayStation 2, original Xbox or something like that.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right.
Trainers are out for an adventure to win fights.
You use the term trainer.
Yes.
Is it Pokemon?
Yes. and technically, this will be category under both.
Yeah, that was part of me what I was thinking. If there are trick questions, because there are games that are adapted into an anime and vice versa.
Yeah. So yeah, this is one of those games that adapted into anime. It's actually very fun, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so I got two. Okay, so I'm not completely sucking.
Yeah, so yeah. I've gotten back into playing Pokemon Go, and on April Fool's Day, I've been catching a lot of Dittos. Yeah,
Are you going to get...
Go on.
I'm sorry, are you going to get Violet and Crimson?
I haven't actually gotten myself into, like, wanting to get that yet, so...
I'm getting Crimson, and Quaxley's going to be my starter. I want that duck.
Creative minds are for those who make them.
The fuck? Okay, that sort of hurt my brain. Creative minds are of those who work them?
Who make them.
Is it a game?
It is a video game.
Okay.
It's The Sims.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, okay, so, funny fact. I grew up...
My guess is either gonna be that, or for an anime, it was probably gonna be Steins Gate. I didn't know.
So, for The Sims, I actually grew up playing the console version of the first Sims game, as my sister played the computer version. And I know what a lot of people are saying. Why would you play the console version if the computer version, the Windows version, was better? It's like,
yeah.
I mean, yes, I do agree, but I had a lot of fun playing the get a life career thing on the console version, and it's actually one of the things that I used to upload for a series called Childhood Gaming.
Huh.
I might want to redo that series.
And nowadays, all people really are trying to do is find creative ways to kill their Sims. I think they call it the Darwin Awards.
Yep. An Australian animal must throw his weapons to find eggs.
Oh, that's Ty the Tasmanian Titans!
Yes! Yeah!
I freaking love those games.
It's reaching its 20th anniversary this September.
Okay, because I know that the first 2 are now on the Switch, and...
Yeah, and they're also on Steam, which I decided to get, and it's actually amazing. I love those games.
I actually bought those originally. Okay, so I originally bought the first one on the GameCube, and then I played Bush Rescue on.
I have
PS2.
I have it on the GameCube, and I gotta say, now that like the first only the first 2 games are on the Switch, not the third one.
Not Wrath of the Quaken, which I heard was the worst out of the 3.
Well, technically there's 4 because the 4th one's the Game Boy Advance one.
Oh, okay. And plus, I think they did another one on Steam, which was a 2D side scroller.
Which I don't think that is confirmed, but we'll see. A student is killed on his first date.
High School DxD.
It is.
Yeah.
That's
a guilty pleasure of mine.
It was my first ecchi anime that I have ever seen.
Yeah. The second you said that, I was going like, yep, Issei and Rainer.
Yeah. Man, that was like a terrible start for him, that's for sure.
Yeah, but now he's basically has his own. He always wanted to be a harem king, and now he definitely becomes a harem king.
Yeah, with the power of
Especially
Opie.
if you. Yeah, especially. You only watch the anime, right? You never read the light novels?
I only watched the anime, yeah.
Okay, because I heard things get a little bit more intimate in there.
Oh, alright.
I won't say any more than that.
After a hangover, this little one must find a way to return home.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
It is.
Yep. I only played like the first few. I only played like a first few hours of it when I had like the rare replay series.
Yeah, on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Xbox One. Yeah. I actually completed the whole game, and it took me a long time just to get out of that Warzone level.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was just like terrible. It's like I don't get me wrong, the level's fun, but it's just like very, very hard. And you thought that was gonna be it. It wasn't. But overall, one of the greatest things that came from that game was the Great Mighty Pooh opera. Yep.
Which has been memed down to the ground and back.
Yeah. I get that how like a lot of people are kind of preferring like Conker's Live and Reloaded, but even though the graphics and controls are a bit better on that, you gotta still go with the original because a lot of stuff is not censored.
And a part of that was also it had multiplayer, so that was also a plus for it.
That is true.
And it was around also the time Xbox Live has really really started to hit its stride, so.
Yep. Students must learn their way to protect the world after their school has fallen.
After this... Persona?
No, it's not Persona. Are you still sticking with video game, or are you gonna guess anime?
Make it an anime.
It is an anime. It's Ruby.
Oh! The Fall of Beacon!
Yeah.
God damn it, why didn't I get that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I freaking love Ruby!
I seen up to 7 volumes of the series. I haven't actually seen volume 8. I was like very disappointed with volume 7 in a way. Yeah.
Some of that gets worked in 8, and it's gonna be more so in 9. And plus, we can say that Ruby is an anime now.
Yeah, we can.
Because of Ice Queendom.
Yeah, we can.
Ruby Ice Queendom.
Yeah. Yeah, volume 6 was definitely a comeback for the series because 4 and 5 were like bad to decent, but 6 was like a very great comeback for it. And I still am like in shock when they made a grin that looks like a fucking Godzilla.
Oh, right.
And as soon as that popped up, I was like, in the name of Godzilla, what the fuck is that?
The Leviathan.
Yeah. But sadly, when Volume 7 came out, of course, one of the characters had to immediately have its voice actor changed from Vic Naga to
Jason Liebrick, Crow.
Yeah.
It was Jason Liebrick.
Yeah. But
I mean, it kind of worked. I felt like it kind of works because it's a Crow that's basically starting to sober up a bit. So,
yeah,
I mean, plus it's something beyond really their control.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, in a way, it feels bad to kind of change a character like that because I love the Drunken Crow's shenanigans.
Well, we saw how that was doing. What that was doing to him, and I feel like it sort of has to be a sacrifice for character development.
I guess so.
That's just me.
All right. With the ability he possesses, he can draw out items from other people.
I know it's a game, isn't it? It's Scribblenauts.
It's actually an anime. And I never even heard of this one, but I feel like this is something that you know. It's Guilty Crown.
I actually never watched it, and I heard about it vaguely. I'll admit, I don't know much about it. So
okay, so we don't really know about this, but at least for us, it's something that we listed down.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm sure the comments will be yelling at us, going like, "How do you not know about Guilty Crown?"
I don't think a lot of people would actually know what that is, and then watch it. Now Guilty Crown's gonna have a lot of views because of this video.
You're welcome.
Power and choices can lead to consequences.
Power and choices.
Yes.
It's a video game.
It is a video game. It's a Life is Strange series.
Okay, okay. I thought it was gonna be Mass Effect, but okay.
I mean, technically, that's
choices.
Yeah. In the first game, Max had the power to actually control time, and but the power could actually lead to consequences in a way, because if she like kind of uses it too much, she would get nosebleeds, such as how Eleven is in Stranger Things.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing I really know about Life is Strange is that Ashley Birch is a voice actress in it.
Yeah, in the second one, it was actually a brother-sibling main characters, where you are actually controlling the older brother, as the younger brother is actually the one with the power, as he does telekinesis.
Okay.
But unfortunately, there's no rewind time, not like the first one. And
so once the choices are made, you're done.
Basically,
you can't no redo.
Yeah, and there's a lot of endings that there's actually 4 endings you could go with that one.
I can never play games like that, mostly because the second I make one choice, I'm like, no, it's the bad choice. I'm like, damn it, and I'll just be kicking myself through the rest of the game.
Well, before the second one, there was the Life is Strange Before the Storm, where you actually play as the one of the other characters that the main characters like lovingly friended with Chloe.
Okay.
But no powers, but something that she has to, some other stuff that she has to do for her life. I recently just started playing the newest one, Life is
Strange 2?
Life is Strange True Colors, which came after 2. It came out last September. I want to say last September, and I'm trying to completely figure out what her power is. It's like she has this Zen and anger type of issue, I guess.
Okay,
so whenever
magic range, all right.
So yeah, so basically whenever someone that she's visionary, she can. So basically she can read minds, but there's some of them that she's like scene, and then she's trying to hold herself by not attacking. Cooking couldn't taste any more arousing.
Freaking food wars, man!
Yes! Oh my goodness. I like started watching that as well. It's like, holy crap. How the hell do you manage to cook something like that and then they're like sexually attracted to it?
Just that, their clothes literally just
I mean, imagine if
dish. What is your favorite dish from that show?
Like I said, I just started seeing it. I would have to say it was the first dish that he did with his partner so far in the school thing, where at first the other team like at first pours salt on their ongoing dish.
And then he just fixes it by freaking MacGyvering something.
Yeah. But it's still...
Wait till you see the chicken gyoza. That sucker is nasty. I think that's in season 3.
Yeah, the crazy thing about it is, like, even though he makes a lot of the foods like that, but he still is wanting people to try that, like, fishtail thing.
Oh, right, as his little punishment food.
Extraterrestrial beings seek to conquer all life in ancient times.
Is that Assassin's Creed?
It's not Assassin's Creed.
Okay. Because the second you said extraterrestrial beings, ancient times, I thought of the Isu. Is it a video game?
It is a video game. It's Sirius Sam.
Never played it, but I know the memes.
Yeah,
Especially, like the headless.
A lot of people like don't play it, but they do know the name. So of course you're being one of them. I remember playing it like one of the games on Game Boy. Like no, not Game Boy. Game Boy Advance. There we go. It was like one of those games that that looks like a Doom ripoff, but I believe it's made by the same company.
And it's a lot more comedic. Like, one of the enemies is just a headless guy running towards you, screaming at the top of your lungs with bombs in his hands.
Yes. So there was actually a funny thing. So the game that came after that was called Sirius Sam: The Second Encounter, and then the game after that was called Sirius Sam 2. So which one's the real second?
Well, it's probably a spin-off, and then they did this proper sequel. It's kind of like, hey, we got Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, then 3.
Yeah, I mean, the chronological order is confusing. But fun fact, the Second Encounter, or Second Attack, whatever it was, came out on my birthday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Fighters must fight their way to keep their world saved from another world.
Mortal Kombat.
It is Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like getting more into Mortal Kombat ever since the reboot happened, the Mortal Kombat 9. And
Same.
And it's like I've been enjoying it ever since that. It's like I never really played any of the other Mortal Kombat games beforehand. Well, I don't really count it, but the Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Yeah. It doesn't really count.
When I was running a video game club in high school, I think someone brought, I think it was the one with Zombie Liu Kang. Was it Deception?
I would have to say it is. And if I'm not mistaken, Deception's the one that you could do harakiris.
Yeah, where you can basically kill yourself and not let someone get the satisfaction of fatalities.
I wish that they could bring those back. I mean, they brought back the friendship as part of the Afterlife DLC?
Yes.
Yes.
And I think 9 had the babalities, so...
9 had the babalities. 10 brought back the brutalities that went along afterwards. And yeah, there's the friendship. So the only other thing we're kind of missing now is the animalities.
Oh boy.
Well,
Some of the fatalities involve transforming into animals anyway, especially when you consider like Kotal Khan and stuff like that.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, in Mortal Kombat 9, Liu Kang did turn himself into a dragon and then did the animality that he did incorporated in Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. A witch steals the main character's sister to steal her beauty.
Banjo-Kazooie?
Kevin will be proud of you.
Yeah. Part of me was kind of thinking, why is Tangled in this list? And I'm going like, oh, wait, no, it's...
Tangled? Like, what the hell?
Nah, part of me was thinking how, like, the baddie steals Rapunzel to try and stay beautiful.
In a way, that sounds similar, but who would be the sister?
I don't know, it was the first thing that came to my head.
Or who would be the sibling? Yeah. But yeah, Banjo-Kazooie basically, the witch steals Banjo's sister as like, she's gonna be like stealing like her beauty, so she could be like young and beautiful and whatnot.
As well as one of the most ported games ever.
Yeah, true.
Up there with Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, that one from yeah, this is so crazy how many like ports it comes for a lot of video games today, and this is being one of them. Started off with the the Nintendo 64 to Xbox 360 to Xbox One and back on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Rare Replay is part of the Xbox One game
yeah.
library. Yeah. Once you start the game, you can't get off of it.
Once you start the game. Sword Art Online.
Yeah!
You die in the game, you die in real life.
Yes. I'll say this. One of my favorite anime series. It's likely my all-time favorite. In fact, I do have the sword. Like, one of the swords. The Elucidator sword.
Oh, the black one. Okay, yeah.
I do want to indeed get the Dark Repulsor sword whenever I can, but, like, I gotta say, the whole anime aspect is, like, something very, very amazing for it. It started off with, of course, the new game launch, as people are just doing their free time of it until later on.
Hey, by the way, this game, if you die in this game, you die in real life, so have fun.
Exactly. There's no log-off feature whatsoever, which is something that people need, in a way.
Have you actually played any of the actual Sword Art Online video games?
Well, since a lot of people say that this one will be technically under both anime and video game, I stick it more as an anime than a video game.
No, I'm saying you've played, because we have there's actually Sword Art Online video games.
I think I only played one of them, and that was Fatal Bullet.
That's one of my favorites of those.
Yeah.
Because you get to create your own character who sort of like works alongside Kirito. I think it was probably one of the games I actually really got into, like the whole like. In that game, I was ranked number 1 in like the fake like rankings, and I'm going like, holy crap, I'm freaking Gun Gale Online's freaking Kirito. Holy shit.
Oh my
Where's my
god. That would be like something indeed. Yeah. But
here's a funny story.
Go on.
So I played that game. I have like, in that game's currency, I have like almost $500 million.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I sold a lot of the like legendary stuff I didn't use. So I do that and going like, holy crap. And wait, from what I heard, this game actually has money here accounts for money in that world. And I'm going like, holy crap. But then I realize, oh, it's like basically half of that is going to be sent to the real world. And I think, okay, that's fine. But, oh, wait. Convert Japanese yen to American dollars. I only made 5,000 bucks.
Oh my god.
I'm going like, oh, well, it's good to dream.
Man, that would actually be something. It's like $5,000 right now would actually be great just to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually did enjoy the anime. Indeed, it's like a lot of the stuff that you actually see, and then yeah, it's actually one of the animes that finally had my first like sad experience with the anime when Yui had to like be dismayed or something like that in the first season.
But don't worry, should I say? It's not really a spoiler. It's been out for years, but
yeah. And then in the second game, what is it? Alfheim?
Alfheim, yeah.
Yeah, Alfheim. She got back because her heart was still in inventory, as every single other inventory is like all question marks.
Yeah, and that part 2 of season 1 has a lot of criticism because of a certain scene, and I won't go into detail which scene it is, but it's towards the end.
Towards the end, I think I would know what you're going with.
Yeah, I'll just say it involves Asuna and Oberon. I won't say anything other than that.
Nah.
Yeah, but then SAO2 got good with Gungrave Online, and we finally got to meet Gungale Online, and we finally got to meet Best Girl Sinon.
Yeah, and
Sinonon.
Yeah, and even with like Asuna's like sister with the whole like she's dying and whatnot is like that also did hit.
No, it wasn't her sister. It was a friend though. Yui.
No, not Yui.
It was Yuki. That was
Yuki.
it.
Yeah.
She's also a good girl.
Yeah, it's like even with all that, it's like the outro song that was being used around that, people keep on commenting Yuki whenever they actually go to that song, no matter what video you are seeing with that like outro. And I haven't heard the full song, and it's still amazing.
And then we got Alicization, which involved the underworld. And then after that, actually, and then we got the movie. Wait, we got the movie, then Alicization, then the War of the Underworld, and we're getting another anime. I don't know if it's going to be an anime or a movie, but it's going to be following. Whereas the anime itself followed the plot of the light novels, there's a new movie following the manga, which is mostly from Asuna's point of view.
Ah, there we go. And I believe season 4 is already out on Netflix.
Yes. And what's interesting is, I don't know if she's going to show up, but there's one character that shows up in Fatal Bullet and the light novels that doesn't show up in the anime at that point, and it's an information broker named Argo.
Argo.
Kind of like, what's a good way to put it? She's witty, she's funny, she wears a hood, she has cat ears. Basic good girl. Basic.
A fucking Neko!
Yep.
Anyways, that will actually do it for this video. Thank you, Joey, for actually playing this.
Anytime.
Yeah. So, I don't know what I'm going to be like doing next for RAINPlaysGames MiniGame, but we'll see what it is. Who knows? Joey might be back, or it could be someone else, or just me. I don't know. Either way, thank you guys for watching again. If you guys enjoyed that video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you next time.
And remember, do not lewd the dragon lolly.